colors are destroyed from sanding her down. Where is my other cord? My other cord has vanished. Hello, people. Okay, so I got Mangle sanded down really good. As you've known in the past, I've learned that there was like this weird, like after I sprayed her, there was this weird like orange color that showed up on her. So that's just what I'm doing today. I already resanded all of this. I'm not painting her hands or her feet because they're fine. Her torso, I might just slap a coat over it. Other than that, it looks fine. I do need to repaint this, though. I'll just, like, kind of sand this down, this area, and repaint it. Maybe this, too. It's kind of messy. Maybe this area, too. I'm trying to go off of Spring Mangle. I'm trying to go off of Spring Mangle. I might need to redo the bow tie too. It's kind of chonky. A little chonky. I might sand it down a little bit. Might just kind of sand it. But yeah, I'm trying to go off of Spring Mangle. I think I did a pretty good job. The only problem is that this figure was once a tie-dye foxy, so that's why the proportion is big. This is why this Mangle is bigger. It's because this one was foxy, not a Mangle figure. But this Mangle does not have a hook. She just has hands. These are I think I used a Chica hand or something. I used somebody's hands. I don't know who it was, but I think it was Chica. You know what? These might have been Withered Chica's hands, because I cut off Withered Chica's hands so she can T-pose. See, yeah, I think that's where these came from. And don't mind why he's over here. He's being redone too. I will tell you who it's going to be, but you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit. But here's a hint. It is a foxy. It is a foxy, and it is similar to Mangle. If you guys guess who it is, then I'll actually repaint them too while I'm on stream. So yeah, try to guess who that is. Yeah, just try to guess who I'm making out of that. But, so while I was sanding it, now this was tie-dye foxy, right? And tie-dye foxy was like blue or whatever. So I sanded this down, and that paint I had on there stained the plastic. No, it is not a little bit. But that's close. That is close. I'll give you that. Now, I am going to eventually make a little bit. I need to find another Funtime Foxy first, though, because I want Funtime Foxy, or I want Lobit to be the same model as Funtime Foxy. But now, I was also I had to tape this down so I could sand it. This thing works like a charm, and it's literally not even a real sander. It's a nail sander or something. I don't know. I found it laying around, and I was like, ooh, tool. Yes, it is Tangle. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to redo. I guess I'm going to have to make her now. No! But Tangle, I can sand Tangle down and put the clay around her. But we'll have to let the clay settle in first. because that's what whenever I'm making a figure that has clay on it, I have to let it, like, I have to let the clay dry first. Now, for Mangle, I had to make the cheeks and let them dry, and then I glued them on her because they would not stay. I really do like the sculpting on Mangle. I think I did a pretty good job. Also, especially since this was a Foxy and I cut off the eye patch, I think that's a pretty good job. Yes, it is Tangle. Well, this figure has been bugging me. I'll have to find more parts for this new Tangle. I'll have to find more parts for him. He's looking pretty rough. He was once before one of my OCs. This OC, it's a really old one. It's a FNAF one too. It was an OC, and I just had to keep cutting and cutting and cutting all of the clay off of it. Oh my gosh, that was horrendous. Cutting that clay off of this figure was awful. I think I might leave the ear the same as it is. It's not Tangle looking, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I think the ear is my only favorite. Oh, and the eye. I like the eye and the endo part. That's basically it. I don't really like this figure. Narrator, the bow tie was chunky. Then Thomas said to the bow tie, "You're too fat. You need to exercise." Bro, this bow tie is chunky. It's not as big. Now, if you guys are longtime fans and you were here whenever I first started kind of making customs, if you go back and you find the original design for my, oh, actually, wait, let me see. Where are you? Yeah, if you find the original design for this guy, you will see that his bow tie, his little bow tie right here, it was massive. That bow tie put the Kardashians to shame. Like, that bow tie was massive. It was so gigantic. It took over his, like, it, like, took over his torso. Like, he had, like, this. It was like this. It was massive bow tie. But, yeah, I'll leave him up here. He can watch over us. He's the protector. Okay, so I need to get started. I need to stop yapping. We will get to Tangle. I might rename the stream Repainting Tangle and Mangle or something. But for now, I can start painting these. I was gonna add some more clay to these, because it's not as round as I'd like it. Oh, you guys cannot see that. It's not as round as I'd like it to be. It's still, it probably needs like a really thin coat of clay on it. And so do her arms. They just need to be kind of clayed up a little. So do her legs too, because her feet are massive. Like, they're not as massive as like one of the other figures I've made, but like they're pretty big, and it's unproportionate, and I don't like unproportionate things. They bother me. So I'm gonna finish sanding this. I'll use my little cool tool too. That bow tie was massive. This is 01, by the way. He's from the Spring Diner, if nobody knew who this was. This is 01. Arguably my favorite character. Maybe. I don't know. I like all my characters, but something about him, I don't know. He makes me laugh. But, okay. I already started sanding on this, but then I was like, I'm gonna start the stream. But yeah, we're gonna start sanding on this. I might have to wear a mask. I might get particles. I'll have to hold her over, dang it. I'll have to hold her over a trash can. I need a mini trash can right here, so I can just hold my figures over and just like, okay. Where is my trash can? It faded into the nether. Okay. I'm gonna have to stream like this. So guys, I won't be able to see chat, so if you're talking to me, then I won't be able to see it. But I'll get something started in the chat. How do you guys feel about the FNAF 2 movie? Talk about that. I'll use this first. I'm not repainting her face at all. I'm just trying to sand down the areas that are, like, orange and weird looking. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna do my best to sand down this area. Nope. I need the chunga. I need the heavy duty. I need the giga sandpaper. That paint is not coming off of this girl. By the way, what gender do you think Mangle is too? While I'm on the subject of Mangle and FNAF 2. Oh, I'm also redoing Mangle for my new series. That's why I'm also redoing her. So, yeah. Fun fact about Glamrocked, I actually had to redo some of them for the show, so like their makeup and stuff was like ready. Literally, I had to redo some of them for like the show. I think the only one I had to really redo was Roxy and Chica. Oh, and Monty. I had to paint him because yeah. And then Gregory, I added him last second. He wasn't actually supposed to be in the series. He was, I don't know, like I didn't find a good figure for Gregory until like Glamrocked was basically already written. So I had to rewrite the last episode and add Gregory in it. I do a lot of writing stuff, so like I plan my series as in multiple of them. Like I plan those out pretty good. Like I do all the writing, the scripting, the voice lines. Like I tie it all together. But I will give out some fun facts about this new series. Actually, you know what? I'll just let you guys ask me questions and I'll answer them about this new series. But I will tell you this. This series is FNAF 2. It's FNAF 2 kind of themed. It is a slice of life. And it doesn't really have any lore to it. It's just the life of everyday animatronics. It's called Life in the Pizzeria. I made the theme song for it. Like, I made that. Like, the theme song, I made it. I'm gonna look at chat, since I've been yapping. Remangling the Mangle and making Tangle. Yep. Yeah, you're Gregory. You are Gregory, aren't you? I'm excited. I want to see what they do with this story. Wait, what story? Story of what? What did I miss? Oh, the FNAF 2 movie. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, what did I miss? Yeah. I'm excited to see the animatronics. That's all I'm really hyped for. I mean, I'm still kind of confused. Like, if I don't see the Wizards in that movie, I'm leaving the theater. Like, if I do not see Withered Chica T-posing, I'm leaving the theater. Like, there's no way. You gotta add the Wizards. It's protocol. Imagine they don't, because they didn't tease them. Man, I'll be so bummed. I like the Wizards. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I guess FNAF 2... Stupid. FNAF 2 is my favorite game, though. FNAF 2 is my favorite game. Okay, watch this. If this gets annoying, just turn down your volume. We're gonna be here a while. Oh man, that left some dent in my head. I'm dying from... I'm dying from plastic. Microplastics. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to also sand down this, because this was pretty rough whenever I first made her too. It's like where Foxy's hair was, so I just had to sand it down. Man, that paint, that old paint I used on this stained that plastic. And that's why I threw that paint away. It was like a glow-in-the-dark one. Hold on, where's my... That's all over my desk. Mangle's skin is all over my desk. Bruh, she looks bald. Oh, you guys can see. She looks bald. Jesus. Hold on. There. Hoping none of this gets on her face. That way I won't have to paint her face. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a break for a second. Shut up! There. I gotta take a break for a second. I'm like eating microplastics right now. Whew. Oh my gosh. I guess I can try to hand sand the rest of it. Hi. Oh, the Jazzware figures. I mean, I guess right. I won't get them because I already have Funko Customs. Man, I could use this to. I can use this to sand down some things on some of my figures. Yeah, but I had to take a break from that. Honestly, I think it sounds like somebody's mowing the grass outside, like very far away. I don't know, but oh, that is rough on the hands. Gotta drink my coffee. Bro, I'm 24 minutes in and I still haven't started painting. But the only reason I haven't started painting yet is because I might add some clay to this. Wow, will I? No, you know what? You know what we can do? You know what we can do, guys? We can add clay to these. Paint Mangle's forehead and the back of her head. We can paint this and then let these dry because I need that paint to dry, and then we can start on Tangle. Tangle Mangle. Tangle Mangle. Tangle Tangelo. Is Tangelo even a fruit? I'm gonna start sanding on this head. I'll start sanding on her head over here, and then in the meantime, I'll just talk to you guys. Okay. Get the Giga sandpaper. Yeah, I don't know why my stream keeps buffering. I don't know. You couldn't ask me. It could be my connection, or last night I was streaming Repo, like playing Repo, and it kept buffering, like, but it was storming last night, so I don't know if the storm like messed with everyone's connection here, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that orange stuff didn't get on her face, but I'm glad because I really don't want to repaint her face, all the details on it. So I'm just sanding it over here for now because it's rough. I do think this little thingy, I'll use it. Hold on, I'm gonna use that. It's just that sandpaper. Sometimes it doesn't. It can rough. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But this paint is like sticking. This paint is sticking to this figure. Like, I must have sanded this figure good. But the reason I sand my figures before I paint them is so that the paint will stick to the figures. I mainly repaint my figures. Like, I paint them white first. Like, did I paint you white? Yeah, I think I painted him white first and then painted him. Mangle, I don't think I repainted her white, but I did paint her like pink parts on her white because they were just blinding, like really blinding, like yellow or pink, whatever color Mangle is. That color was so bright, I had to paint white over it. Okay, going back over here. You guys are gonna watch me suffer again. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, there. Can you guys see? Can you see? Yes, you can see. Okay. Here we go. Wait, where's my tape? Now, I don't think I'll have to use this on Tangle. Oh no, I will have to because Tangle is also white characters. Bro, will this sand? Trying to keep it off of her face, all this dust, so that way it doesn't like bond to her face. She does not need freckles. She's starting to look a little better. Ignore the fact that she's bald. Mom! Mom! that's some pretty good progress. Let's do this part, and then I think we could be done. Aw, man, I forgot about the ears. Hold on. Okay, let's... Okay. Her face is still clean, so that's good. Kind of pick some of that off with it. Ow! That hurted! Okay. Trying to blend it. Ow! That was my finger! Almost there. Woo! Okay. Mangle's head is done. I'm saying it's done. Pretty good. Good enough. Whew. Okay. Give that a rest. It might ascend off into the atmosphere. Alright. Now we're gonna work on Mangle's... okay. Let's move you guys back over there. Fried rice at Eddie's? What are you guys talking about? Sending EX has stopped working. Hi. Were you guys actually watching that, or were you just, like, chatting? Oh, my... Ah. I hate sitting in this chair sometimes. It's not comfy. Yeah, I might... Okay, you guys just look at what... Okay, I'm gonna sand a little bit over here, because there are some pieces that really need to be kind of smoothed out. So just ask me about something, anything. It could be about one of my series, one of my future customs, something on my desk that just you keep looking at and you want to ask me, but you don't want to. Something on my... Yeah, my desk is really interesting. I have a bunch of random stuff on it. That's why I like to stream on my desk sometimes. Because there are some people who are like, what's that? Yeah, there's some things on here I need to smooth out. Ooh, my chair does not have a back. It's a stool. And it has buttons on it. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be over here. Just over here. So if you see something interesting or want to ask something, go ahead. While I'm looking at chat. The sandpaper's kind of working. It just needs to be smoothed out, really. It really fixed the part where her eyebrows used to be. This figure used to have eyebrows, but I cut them off because Mangle doesn't have eyebrows. Didn't see what. I'm just over here trying to clean it. Like this, the area around her ears is not coming clean. Might have to use my X-Acto knife to stab at that paint. That is also one reason why I kind of put the camera away, because whenever I get out that X-Acto knife, accidents happen. That X-Acto knife has cut my fingers more times than I could count. That X-Acto knife is a dangerous weapon. I might have to sit on one of my pillows. Yeah, but that X-Acto knife, I don't know. Oh, it's actually working. It's picking off all the stupid paint. I don't want to show the X-Acto knife, though, because I know some people are kind of iffy on that. So I won't do that, but just know I'm over here just kind of picking at some of the paint. Also, disclaimer, if I hurt myself on stream... Oh! Why? I stabbed my finger. But it was just a little poke. I'm not bleeding. I'm good. always hurt myself on stream. Why? I swear to you, anytime I streamed, I swear I've hurt myself at least once. Don't get me started on the one time whenever I was streaming. Who was I streaming making? I might have been repainting Withered Chica. And, like, I completely cut up my finger on that stream. Like, I had Band-Aid. I had to leave and get a Band-Aid. Like, that's how bad it was. I don't know, but then again, I'm very accident prone. Alright, this X-Acto knife is working. I just need to get these pieces, like, you guys seen that I was, like, digging at the creases in her ears, and I was wanting that paint out of there. I almost stabbed myself again. I was wanting that paint out of those creases where her ears are, because it might also make that weird chemical reaction. But yeah, that was one reason I'm doing this figure, is because it had a bunch of orange stuff all over it. I'm giving the new people an update. I don't know if there's anybody new that just joined, but the reason I'm redoing her is because she had a weird orange, like, layer on her. It was like a weird chemical reaction to the, to the paint that was already underneath her white paint. It was like an orange paint because this figure used to be Fusion Z Gamer. Like, this was Fusion Z Gamer. It's now Mangle. And Fusion, his character is like a more orangey foxy. So I mixed up an orangey foxy and I painted him, and it, like, whenever I didn't even think to re-sand Mangle, I just went ahead and painted her. So whenever I repainted her, and then I sprayed her with the clear coat, it kind of caused a chemical reaction between the clear coat and Fusion's paint. So it kind of also stained this figure too. It's like very orangey and weird looking, so I think some kind of chemical reaction happened. Might have exploded. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still kind of over here just kind of picking at some of this paint. Hopefully not destroying my fingers. Furless Mangle. She kind of does look like, instead of Mangle, it should be, what's that disease called that dogs get whenever their hair, is that mange? Mangle? It's like, yeah, it's called mange, isn't it? Animals get that in their fur, like, they have, like, rashes and stuff and their fur falls off. You guys know what I'm talking about? There. Kinda. Bruh, I don't know what this paint is made out of, but it is like glue. Like, I'm pretty sure I did not put glue on this paint. Alright, that's Mangle. We're good. Wait, no, you can't see her. Mangle. That's gonna be floating around in my head for a while. Okay, I'm gonna put my X-Acto knife up. Now, you can see my hands, because I don't have my X-Acto knife. Yeah, I could, no, you can't see. I did poke my thumb. That's about it, but it didn't bleed or anything, so we're good. I'm also gonna put, I'm not gonna put up my sander, just gonna put it aside. You guys like my toolbox? This is where, like, all my random stuff kind of goes. Like, all my tools and stuff. Like, my pliers, my wire. I have a screwdriver in here. I have my sander, sanding, box cutter. I stole that from the kitchen. It's mine now. Ribbon? Ribbon in here for some reason. Glue sticks. Yeah, just basically just a toolbox. There's also some tools in there that I use to make the figures. However, the clay is not in here. It's in my art bin. So I'll have to... Hold on, let me like... I'm going to have to vacuum after this stream. I'm going to have paint. Paint is going to be everywhere. So we're going to set this aside for now. Since we're not working on Tangle just yet, we will put everything... Wait, okay. Okay, have my reference. This is my reference. The feet are a little humongous. Yeah, I might kind of sand that down later. It might need a repaint. It probably does, but it's gonna have to wait a second. I might make her a tail too while I'm at it, cause she does have a tail, and the previous tail I made her was huge, so we're not gonna do that. So let me just put all that over here. We're going to paint her head first. I know, guys. We're finally going to get to repainting. Here is the sacred microphone. What's a microphone doing on here? Random microphone. But here is the sacred painting plate. The sacred painting plate. I have used it since my very first custom. And it's very stiff. I will throw, I don't know if I should throw this away because it's sacred, and I've made my, I just got clay everywhere. But I've made my first custom with this, and my first custom was Fredbear. So I might not throw it away, I don't know, but whenever it starts just turning into a giant paint thingy, then maybe I'll throw it away. Yeah, the painting plate. The sacred painting plate. The sacred painting plate I've used forever. Dang. It's so thick with paint. You can't even, when you hold it up to the sun, it doesn't even see through anymore. Yeah, but I've had this painting plate since the beginning of time. I mean, why would I throw it away if I could reuse it over and over again? See what I mean? But it does get a little confusing sometimes because I'm like, where was the paint I was using? Where'd it go? So I'm like, is this it? Is this it? So, yeah. I'll put it over here on the white. I think I used... Oh! This was for that new custom I made. This was Henny's paint. This was Henny's paint. Yeah, Henny. And I think this one was Gregory's. That one was also Gregory's. This one was Gregory's too, I think. That purple... The purple might have been Funtime Freddy's. And then the white, and then the yellow, some of this, yeah, this was Funtime Foxy's. This paint, oh wait, you can't see it. This paint right in here was Funtime Foxy's. This is Freddy's. Funtime Freddy. The yellow paint was probably Funtime Foxy too, because Funtime Foxy's eyes are yellow. This blue, that might have been Glamrock Bonnie in here. This brown, this yellow right here, this was probably Nightmare Fredbear. And then these random splotches, I think those were just random little paints I had to make to this was probably detailing paint. This one was for Henny. This one was also for Henny. Henny, brown, I might have did that for Gregory. This gray, I think, went to Funtime Foxy or Lefty. I don't know. I have a lot of paint over here. I can barely see. This little bit of green right here was Monty, I think. It looks like the type of I put on him. You know, why is yellow the color I use the most? Like, I kid you not, I just got a new yellow and it's already dying. Like, the only, you know what? I use that yellow to paint Mangle, Toy Chica, Withered Chica, Nightmare Fredbear. Okay, yeah, maybe my yellow is used a lot. It's also good for mixing colors too. Okay, let's paint Mangle's forehead. Her 5-finger forehead. Her 5 head. Okay. Sometimes I have to mix this paint with water. It's too thick sometimes, so we're gonna get a little bit of water. Oh wait, I don't even have my pink up. Okay, hold on. Gotta get some water. Sometimes I have to mix it with water because it's so thick for no reason. I will get my paint cup here in a minute, but we're gonna mix that together because sometimes that paint is so thick for some reason. Like, it's so, like, I don't know. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I've just been using it and using it until it goes out, because I hate this paint. It's way too thick. It dries, like, it has, like, a glossy dry to it. Like, look at Mangle's feet. Like, they were already kind of glossy like that. Because of that paint. I don't know. Furless Mangle. Calm down. She'll have her hair again. She'll get her hair back. Okay. Why did I use this? I use this for brushing stuff. Ah! Hold on. Gotta get a different paintbrush. Where? Nope. Too thick. Too big. I need... Where's my green? It was either my green or my... Yeah, green one. Yeah, that's the right size. Oh, there's rabbit hair all over it. Okay. I might not be able to use this one. Hold on. Who keeps destroying my paintbrushes? I know it's one of you guys. I know you're sneaking in here and destroying them. I know it's one of you. Okay. Now we're gonna cover up Mangle's hair now. This paintbrush is not the best. Oh my gosh, she looks so much better now. She looks a ton better now. Just by that one coat. I'm also trying to blend it into her old head. I might as well just kind of repaint around her ears too. Okay, this paintbrush sucks. That paintbrush sucks. Okay, hold on. I know I had another paintbrush in here. I need to move all this stuff out. Ooh! It almost went into the nether. There it is. There's my good paper. I have like 2 of the same brush. Like, I have two of these ones, 2 purple ones. Like, I don't know. They're like, I think I got 2 of the same pack or something. Okay. Now we're gonna paint Mangle. Oh yeah, that's tons better. That paintbrush sucked. Now, Mangle might need more than one coat, but I really hope that this sanding really helped her. I hope it doesn't mess up again. I really hope it doesn't, because I sanded it all off. But if it does, then I'll have to repaint her painstakingly again. But she might need 2 coats. I will repaint some of the pink, because I didn't mix that color. Wait, I don't think I have that color. Uh-oh. I don't think I have that color anymore. Ruh-roh. So I probably won't. I might have to repaint the pink. Oops. I don't know. I can probably color match it. I'm not very good at mixing colors to previously match the color that they are. I'm not really good at that. Whatever. Just repaint her. I'm gonna repaint her. I should probably repaint those eyelashes on the other side too, though. They kind of look funky, so I will repaint maybe her eyes too. Just the makeup part, because the makeup part kind of messed up. Yeah, I'll just repaint that side. It needed a repaint anyway, it's been bothering me. But I do have my next repaint in mind, because I do have another character I really need to repaint, and that is Withered Bonnie. I really need to redo him too, because his face does not look like Withered Bonnie. I won't get him down because he's all the way up there. Okay, I just need to repaint this. Okay, scoot over. Whose is this? Whose microphone is this? I have so many microphones, I just don't even... It might be Henny's, and I just never repainted it. And I just never painted it. I don't know. I'll repaint it too while I'm here. I think I was going to make it just pink and gray. Or maybe blue. I don't know. But I have a bunch of random microphones. They're just everywhere. They're just everywhere at this point. Okay, so... let's get out the fun stuff. Let's get out that clay. Now, I do have a plate for clay. Actually, forget what I just said about the clay. I threw that plate away. Wait, where is my plate for clay? I thought I had a clay plate. I kid you not, I had a plate for clay that I would mold clay on. Are you serious? Okay, so this is my painting cup. I just find random rogue water bottles in my room and get my cup and fill it. I have a bunch of rogue water bottles in here, so I use them a lot. For, sorry, gotta move you over. Dang it! Where's his other foot? I'm gonna put these in here so they're not getting stiff with paint. I really hope that paint does not dry up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she looks so much better now. Minus her missing eyelashes, but we'll get to that soon. Like, usually I paint with like how I get them so tiny details is I use a toothpick. That's my secret. It's not really a secret. You guys have watched me paint with a toothpick before on stream. Some of you have. Some of you have. Okay. Let me go get another plate for the clay. This time I'm not throwing it away. Fruitology. Okay, got a plate. I also got a Pop-Tart because it's like lunchtime and I didn't get to eat yet. Pop-Tart and coffee, that's my lunch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew that. Honestly, why did they add Funtime Foxy or Mangle? Why did they add her with the FNAF 4 wave? Like with the nightmares? I don't get it. Why? Don't look at me like that. Hold on, guys. Let me eat my Pop Tart. It's lunchtime and I didn't get to eat because I was too busy sanding Mangle. You better look good. Oh, you can't even see I'm pointing out here. You better look good. Okay. Mm. What's your guys' favorite type of Pop Tart? Let me know. Mine, it used to be cookies and cream, but then, like, it started getting, like, they started tasting really sweet. So I moved from cookies and cream to s'mores. I really like the s'mores one. Oreo, yeah, cookies and cream Pop Tart. I like the s'mores one. Honestly, it's really good. At first, I didn't really like it, but then I tried it. Like, you can't not like something until you try it. I learned that the hard. I learned that. How do you guys feel about pineapple on pizza? Oh yeah, the chocolate fudge one. Okay. Well, I was trying to hurry up and eat my Pop Tart. That way, I won't like be trying to eat it and then get clay all over it, and then it's not good. Yeah, but let me know. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza? Me personally, I like it. It's good. It's so different tasting. It has a unique flavor to me. I like sweet and savory mixes. And again, I didn't like it either until I tried it. Then I had a different perspective. Yeah, do not knock it until you try it. And if you try it and you still don't like it, then that's fair. Like me, I didn't like avocados for the longest time until I tried one. And I was like, pretty good. And like I didn't like sushi for the longest time until I tried it. You don't eat pizza? Oh my gosh! Pizza is one of my favorite foods. Um, I don't really care for pasta though. Like I don't really care for like spaghetti or like rigatoni. Like I think it's the red sauce, like the red sauce they use in spaghetti and rigatoni and like all those dishes. It messes with my stomach. I don't really like pasta, but I will eat lasagna. Like I will not turn down lasagna. Lasagna, oh my gosh. I love lasagna. Mm, what else? Yes, I love chicken nuggets. I love Tyson chicken nuggets. I didn't really care for McDonald's because they're like, I don't know, they have a weird flavor to me. But Tyson nuggets, the frozen ones, and you just heat them up. Oh, I love Tyson chicken nuggets. They're the best. Now I want. Oh, we don't have any more. I used them all. I ate all the chicken nuggets yesterday. No. Yes, Tyson. I agree. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are just like something I used to eat all the time as a kid, and I still like them. I also like macaroni and cheese, the instant kind. Oh, and grilled cheeses. Oh, I love a grilled cheese. I haven't had one in a while. I might have to make one. I might have to make one later. It sounds so good. I just watched a bunch of clay fall. Nice. Alright. Like, I'll eat Roma noodles too. Not often though. I heard Roma noodles are really bad for your digestive system. So I don't really eat them as much as I used to. Like, I swear I ate a Roma noodle every day. But then I stopped. Because my mom was like, you know those mess with your stomach, right? And I was like, oh, shoot. So I still eat them every now and then. Just not as often as I used to. Like, ramen was like one of my to-go things. I love that. Why is this so crumbly? What? My family members will eat chicken nuggets. Especially my brother. He'll steal them from me. Like yesterday, he mauled my chicken nugget plate. He took like half of them. I was like, no! I think I really like chicken enchiladas. Those, oh my gosh, I love chicken enchiladas. I love Mexican food. That's my favorite type of food. I don't really care for Italian, but I will eat pizza. I think that's Italian. Maybe. I don't know. But, I will eat pizza. That's the only really the Ital. Oh, and lasagna. I'll eat lasagna too. That's only the really, like, Italian pasta type food I will eat. Sometimes I'll eat a good spaghetti, but not often. I guess because I've had it so much as a kid, I just don't care for it. I guess that's why. That could be a reason. And there's Chunky. He's dead. Okay. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I'll take that size. Okay, let me kind of work my magic. I'm not really good at making art out of clay, but I'm good at adding clay to figures. Like I can shape pretty good. Like I got these crafting hands. Like you show me a picture, I could probably sculpt it. Pretty good sculptor. Like I think like honestly, I could make a whole figure out of clay if I wanted to. But clay, it's like really grimy. Like it's like grainy. It's like extremely grainy. What was that? What did my phone go off? Oh. Yeah, I love clay too. This clay is like more like a what is this? It's not. Come kind of clay is this? Air dry clay, modeling clay, no baking. It's a no bake clay, but it's not polymer clay. I know polymer clay is a lot smoother than this. Like polymer clay is like made out of plastic, I think. It's like some type of like plasticky type thing. So I'm gonna have to like I don't know, we might have to sculpt something out of clay for fun on this stream. Might get a little bored. After this, I will add another coat to Mangle's face. Okay, let me see. By the way, what video did you guys subscribe on? I'm curious. Like, I get different answers all the time. Sometimes I get like, oh, I subscribed from the Spring Diner. I subscribed from one of your YouTube shorts. I subscribed just randomly. Like, I don't know. I get a lot of those. Like, I found the Glamrocked trailer. Thought it was interesting. Wanted to watch it. Yeah, I get all kinds of answers all the time. So let me know. Gosh, dang, that's the best sculpting I've ever done. Look at that. Look at that arm. So proud of that. And it's not even too bulky either. It's just the right size. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna leave it over here. Alright. I use modeling clay. Yeah, this is modeling clay too. I got this from Walmart, I think. I wanna make like a top hat or something. Nah, all the characters I have already have top hats though. I don't know. Sometimes I like to make random stuff out of clay. I'll have to show you guys my old clay figures. I have to find them. One of my really, really old clay pots I made in middle school, yeah, it got destroyed. I was so sad. It was just a coil pot. You grab clay and basically like roll it out and then just kind of. But I do pretty good with clay. I think my favorite type of art is probably watercolor. I love watercolor. Like, watercolor is so fun. But clay is also interesting. Oh, why is it so crumbly? Usually whenever your clay is, like, really crumbly, just kind of, like, smush it together and dab it in water. Sometimes it'll come back to its form. If it doesn't, then that means it's just dried out and you can't use it. But that came back, so yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna add more to this because it needs a little bit more. Oh, it's all over my fingers. Yeah, that's one downside to modeling clay I don't like is your hands get like this. No, I don't have a Wow Wow Whoopsie plushie. I would always watch Wow Wow Wubsy at my grandma's house, so I wasn't really a big time fan of it. I still think it was pretty fun to watch sometimes. That was on PBS Kids, wasn't it? Man, that was a long time ago. Is PBS Kids even running still? Did PBS Kids get canceled? Is that still a thing? Let me know. I don't know. I don't get those channels anymore, so I wouldn't know if PBS Kids is still alive. I used to watch Jimmy Neutron at her house too. You know very well I watch Jimmy Neutron. In that weird show with those rabbits, what is it called? Wabbits? They're basically like the minions, but like not but rabbits. Like I did watch that. I was so confused watching it. I was like, what is going on? I did not understand that show whatsoever. I couldn't tell if they were aliens, what they were. Oh, PBS. Okay, that's nice now. Oh my gosh, I used to watch Martha Speaks. That was one of my favorite shows too. And World Girl. World Girl. Word Girl? World Girl. World Girl. Or is it Word Girl? Might be Word Girl. I remember watching that too. Man, now I'm having a nostalgia flashback right now. Takes me back. Oh, and there was this really old movie that I used to watch too. It was like, does anybody know? Oh yeah, I remember that PBS Kids app. I would always play the Martha Speaks game. Like back then. I really liked dogs. I don't really like them anymore. It's not a personal grudge. It's just I don't really care for them anymore. They're all right though. I do have a pet rabbit though. Maybe that's why. Because I have a rabbit. I mean, I do have a dog too, but he's like really old. He's like ancient. Alright. Okay, let's hold them up so next to each other. Honestly? Same size. I did pretty good with that. Even though I eyeballed it. I do need to take off some of this though. Get that out of here. I might add that to the bottom. It did look like it needed something on the bottom. Like, honest. Like, for someone who doesn't really sculpt often, that's pretty good. In my opinion. This could be pushed down a little bit. Hold on. Push it down a little bit more. Keep it from getting in there. Shoot, yeah. That's pretty good. Alright. There are her arms. And honestly, they look like figure arms, you know what I mean? Like the normal, like not the skinny ones, but the bigger ones. Oh, hi, FNAF gamer. I'm pretty good. Trying to sculpt. I'm gonna have to okay, let's put these over here out of the way where they can dry safely. They're gonna go over there. Okay, next, the legs. Maybe I should do the arms first. Yeah, the arms. That way I can kind of get them, like, matched up. But yeah. My hands are covered in clay. Sounds like an everyday thing for me, though. Everyday thing for Rumble Club. Always having clay on your hands. Or paint. I always have paint somewhere on me. Like, one day, like, my hands, like, I was working on I don't remember what custom it was, but I had paint all over my hands and my clothes. It might have been one of the Withereds. It might have been Withered Freddy. I know I had to repaint him too a few times. I just had to repaint his brown color because it looked funky. Okay, so we're just gonna flatten it out. Uh-oh. Can you guys even see that? Oh, you can. And then roll it up like a burrito. Smush it down. Add some water. Dang it! Oh wait, no, I did take a before and after picture. Alright, we good. I took a before picture. I was about to be like, no! I'll make a YouTube short on it because you guys got to see the process. I'll just make a YouTube short on it, be like before, after. Also, do you guys like it whenever I repaint bootlegs and make them look better? Let me know. Because I don't know, sometimes I do think that those bootlegs, like, whenever I repaint them, like, they could be the real figure. Like, if you didn't know any better and you were like, hey, looks pretty good. Like, if you didn't know any better, like, those could be the figure. Okay, I might have to add some more clay to this. Hold on. Hold on, I goofed it. I think I goofed it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I do kind of want this area to have a line, though. Hold on. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Whenever I get quiet, it usually means I'm concentrating, like, really hard. Like, whenever I'm quiet, that means I'm, like, really concentrating. Okay, so who's hyped for the new series I'm coming out? Or, the new series I'm coming out with? Life at the Pizzeria. Also, today, wait, is today Tuesday or Wednesday? I think today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, but I think tomorrow, the new trailer for season 3 of the Spring Diner is coming out. I do think I set it for tomorrow. I don't know. Somebody check. I'm pretty sure it was tomorrow. Like, the Spring Diner season 3 is gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. Or hate it. I don't know. But I'm trying, like, I already worked on some of the episodes, like, writing them wise. And honestly, that writing was so good. Gotta self glaze for a second. But, yeah, I try to make the writing good for the Spring Diner so it's not confusing. I had an old series that had that happen to it. It had the writing like really messed up on it because that series was not planned out good. I mean, I still like the series. The characters are fun and stuff, but it's just the writing that gets me for some of them. And the way they're edited, oof, really hate it. Hate it. Hate it. I don't know. Some of those series are good. Like Wolf Tales, that's a pretty good old series that I made. It's done. I finished it last year? I think I finished it 2024. I don't know. But I do know I finished it and it turned out really good. Like that. It's a good story to follow. It's really good. You got to pay attention to it though. You can't just like mindlessly watch it. You got to sort of just kind of keep like in check on who's who. But yeah, I think Wolf Tales turned out pretty good. I can't say for the other one, the other series. I mean, it's got good characters, but the story is just really confusing. But I do have a lot of my old time fans that really like that series, but I sadly had to end it. I sadly had to end that series though. But yeah. In case if you're curious on what that series is called, it's called We're the Weirder Ones. I actually work I'm working on a song for it, like how I made the candy experiment song. Like I feel like the candy experiment, oh my gosh, that song slapped. I don't know what it is about that candy experiment song. I think it's the beat and the lyrics, but that candy experiment song, it slapped. Like I honestly think it was really good. Did you guys listen to that? I think it's called Candy Lies. Candy Lies, yeah. Candy Lies. Might as well make some friends. Candy Lies. I love the wording too of Candy Lies. The like there's one line where it's like behind all of the laughs and colors, this place is painted in a much darker color. I love that line. Like the painted darker colors. It is a little reference to me, like how I paint and stuff. So oh my gosh, those lyrics. Creepy angel lurks in the shadows, waiting to snatch you with your back turned. The creeps and eeps of this place give me the shivers. The fact that I don't remember gives me the quivers. This place is full of candied lies. Might as well make some. That sounds gonna be stuck in my head now. When I first wrote and finished that song, it was stuck in my head. That song was like burned into my mind. Oh, you listened to it? You listened to my song? The trailer of the Spring Niner Season 3 comes out. Yes. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put the Spring Diner more closer to summer because I know that's whenever school's out and there's holidays and stuff that are also out. So that's why I was waiting for the Spring Diner to come out. The Spring Diner ended, or the season 2, it ended about January, and season 3 has been in writing for a while. But also, it also gave me time to work on other stuff like Glamrocked, and Glamrocked, I'm so happy. Glamrocked is finished. Glamrock's done. Glamrocked is done. You just gotta wait for the rest of the episodes to release. I don't want to release episode like after episode. I want to release them like I usually release them every single Friday. That way, like, it gives the other episodes time to get views and watch time and stuff. That's why I haven't released the last bit of Glamrocked yet. Oh shoot! I need to. Speaking of Glamrocked, I actually need to set up the next episode to release. What's the next episode releasing? Is it 12 or 13? Anybody remember? Because I don't. I want to say it's episode. Shoot! Episode. I think it's episode 12. Yes! I hope you guys are excited for this summer. Because I have a few things I will be releasing. If you guys remember, I am making Mangle's Story 3, the comic book. And I might start releasing it now just cuz, but I still need to work on it some. I was trying to finish parts of it earlier. That way I'll have time to like do work on other stuff. But yes, Mangle's Story 3 is going to be cool. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to have another voice thingy for it, like another voiceover for it. I'm going to need voice actors. There's a lot of new characters that are in it, but not too many. Yeah, episode 12, I thought it was. So, you got Mangle Story 3, the Spring Diner Season 3, the pilot for Life at the Pizzeria. You guys got that to look forward to this summer. So, it's going to be fun. I'm gonna really enjoy writing the Spring Diner Season 3. And then after Season 3, I will work on Life at the Pizzeria, and then I will go back to Season 4. Because yes, I do plan on there being quite a bit of seasons of the Spring Diner. I still don't know, I can't give you an estimate of how many seasons there will be exact, but I do know you guys are definitely getting a Season 4. So, have that to look forward to. And there will be no more Glamrocked episodes because Glamrocked was just a storyline. It was just 15 episodes. That was it. So you guys aren't going to get any more Glamrocked episodes because it's just how I wrote it. There's no more seasons. It's just that. You guys are welcome to rewatch it though. But basically, for Glamrocked, it ends. I can't tell you how it ends, but I think you guys know how it ends. But basically, if you want to know more of the story, just watch Security Breach. That's where it's pre-Gregory. Glamrocked is pre-Gregory, before Gregory came to the pizzeria, and it's mainly centered around the disappearance of Bonnie. That's all I can tell you. No, episode 15 is the last episode. Episode 15 is the last episode of Glamrocked. Yeah, but no, originally there was supposed to be like 20 episodes, but I did some writing and then it withered down to 15. There was supposed to be 20, but it wasn't. Also, if you guys want to see the pilot to Glamrocked, let me know. There is a pilot version, but it didn't do really good, so a lot of things happen with the pilot. We don't talk about it. But I'm debating on whether or not re-uploading it because it was edited by somebody else. And I don't know if I want to re-upload them. There was 5 episodes that were like pilot episodes. But something happened. Something just really bad. Not really bad, but something just happened with the episodes that I just had to redo it myself. There was a lot of miscommunication with me and the editor of the Glamrocked. So that's kind of what happened to the pilot Glamrocked. The pilot episodes. I'm saying pilot episodes because, yeah, It's basically a huge pilot. But yeah, if you, I think everyone voted they wanted to see the pilot version, but I don't know. I want to upload it, but at the same time, I don't really want to. But I will have to give credit to the original editor for it. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that I don't really want the editor back on my channel. Like, I don't want the editor, like, I don't really want the editor, like, kind of looking back on my channel. Not that it was a bad thing, you know, I just don't want the editor to, like, I don't know, you know? Like, I don't want the editor to just kind of, like, come back here. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think I've talked about it before, though, about the editor situation with the original Glamrock. Honestly, I like how it is now. I had to rewrite a few things, but I got it done. I'm also trying to sand this down. Hold on, I hear somebody. This place is full of candy lies. Ugh. Okay. I'm back. There. I was having to fix my chair a little. But yeah, okay. Now let's start on this. And then I might sand this down a little bit and repaint it. I don't really want to because I don't have this color anymore. That's the only thing keeping me from painting it. I don't know, I might be able to repaint it. Okay, bruh, I need it. Hold on. also, for the end of Glamrocked, I also wrote a song for it too. So I will have that releasing too with the end, with the pilot. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'll make it a music video. I might just make it a lyric video. But yeah. Glamrocked, I think all of my series now have their own theme songs. I started writing the theme songs instead. That way I wouldn't get copyrighted. Because you know, copyright is awful. But yeah, that's mainly what I get copyrighted for is the music. But it just sounds so good to add music to it. That's like, for montage videos, I always add like a song or something. But yeah. I might remake another song for Glamrocked. It needs like a really special one. Okay. Man, I need one of those like rollers clay people use. Now this one, I think I put a very thin layer on that one. So I might have to just... Okay. I didn't realize that was, I didn't realize it was muted. My bad. I wasn't really talking about anything anyway, so I was just kind of sitting here kind of smoothing out Mangle's thigh. Or, yeah, thigh. Whoa, slippery. Okay. This one needs to move out more. It's a little bumpy. It needs to be smoothed out. There. This one. This one could be flattened out a little bit more too. Hold on. Okay. This one looks bigger. Why? You guys are about to witness 5 minutes of Rumble crashing out. Oh my. Smush. Yeah, okay. Hold on. There. Legs done. Five minutes of Rumble crashing out. That's funny. Okay. Now we're just gonna set the clay aside because we don't need it. Let's put all that over there. Put. There. Set them over there so they can harden. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw some of these out of here. Why are they all in here? There. There. Okay. Back on Mangle. You know what? I might have to get more paint. I thought I was gonna get away with it, but I guess not. Okay. Then add a little bit of water. Some water. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay. Yes. 1:30. How long ago? Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sand. Where's my toolkit? There's my tools. You heard my that wasn't my brother. That was somebody else. Oh, I must spill my coffee. Oops. Okay. There. Oops. Whew, I really needed to wash my hands. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now we're gonna try to mix this color. Wonderful. Now, I think I know how I can get this color. Hold on. Red. Pink. That was way too much. Whoops. No, I'll have to. It needs like a like a little bit of purple. Where is my purple? Maybe like a little purple. Hold on. Okay, maybe more purple. Okay, that was too much purple. Hold on. There. Dang it. Okay, you guys are moving over there. Yeah, no, I think I goofed it. Hold on. Wait. Keep mixing. Let me try red. A bit of red to brighten it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nope. Pink. It's getting there. Just need more pink. I think the problem with this is that the pink is highlight. It's like highlight pink. It's like a bright neon pink. Nope. More red. Hold on. I'm getting there. Honestly, close enough. Maybe I should just repaint her this color. I don't know. I don't really like that though. That doesn't. It's not Mangle. Maybe it is Mangle. I don't know. Let me see. Because this is the last time I'm redoing her, so I might as well make her good. I don't want her to be this bright pink. I might redo Toy Chica to be this pink. Oh my gosh. That is uncanny. That's crazy. I think I color matched it. It's more of like a mauve color, but I can just do a thin layer of this over all her white. The areas where I got white on her. But dang! This color is more like a raspberry one. That's pretty close though. I told you guys I wasn't good at this. I got pretty close though. I think I like the darker color on her better anyway. Oh yeah, exclusive. Yeah, Funko won't be making any more FNAF merch because they lost the license. They won't be able to make any more at all. Like no more FNAF merch from Funko at all. The Ruin figures were the last ones they made. They'll still be available to buy, but like other than that, they can't make any new ones. They have to just use the old ones. Is it just me? Like, I hate the security breach figures they made. They look awful. Yeah. We painted her ears. I think this was the only thing I had to repaint, really. Okay. I might repaint the bottom of her feet, too, on that end. While I'm in the painting mood. I don't know why the bottom of her feet weren't painted to begin with. I don't know, there's no telling. It's kind of cool though. It looks like the outer shelling is covering the endoskeleton. Looks pretty neat. Oh no. Where did that off-white come from? Okay. I have to repaint the bottom of her jaw, but other than that, her head's done. I just need to repaint a few things on it. I'll wait until that paint's dry though. Then I will attempt to redo her eyes. Like, there's nothing wrong with her eyes now, but it's just like her like eyelids and her eyelashes. So who's hyped for the Spring Diner Season 3? Who's hyped for that? You got to stand for something. Yeah, have you watched season 1 and 2? The first seasons? Honestly, I think The Spring Diner is one of my favorite series I've ever made. I like the Candy Experiment too. You know what? I was supposed to release the Candy Experiment too. I'll release episode 6 on Saturday. How's that sound? Yeah, I'll release episode 6 on Saturday. Because I thought I had set it up, but I guess I didn't. I am holding her weird. Okay, hold on. Maybe not hold her over that paint. She might fall out. Yeah, okay. I'll just have to paint white around it, but I need to redo that side. Have to wait until it dries. Other than that, I think your eyelids are turning out better. Episode 6, yeah. So, I think that's the episode where Sundrop, he kept messing up on his voice lines. Yeah, I agree. Those bloopers were pretty funny. While I was editing that episode, I kept just listening to them. I was like, is this dude ever gonna say his lines right? Okay, now we wait. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I just add white to it? It might... No, I shouldn't mess... I'm gonna mess with it. Just a little bit. I need like a smidge of white. Give it. What? Are you serious? I'm redoing this. Hold on. Give me all of your precious white. It's all mine. Oh my god. Why did I just add white to it to begin with? My brain doesn't brain sometimes. Oops. I haven't too much. I need quite a bit of it anyway. That's Mangle's color. That's literally Mangle. Oh my gosh. I might just paint her all of this color. I kind of like it. Let's see if we can add a... I'm going back. I'm messing with it again. Anyway, I'm waiting for this to dry. It's starting to not look like the color I want it to be. Let me try to just remix it with this pink. Scoot all that over there. Nobody needs that. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, let me add red. Just a little bit. Whoop. Okay. I need to stop steering with this. Steer with this. Alright, we're getting something. Oh my gosh, it really is 5 minutes of rumple tweaking. It's the same cup! Alright, no more messing with it. This is fine. This is fine. It does not bother me. This is fine. This is fine. It's not that bad. It's honestly more of a pink color, like a mauve pink, but that's fine. I might have to repaint her muzzle now, or whatever that's called. Her snout. Mangle doesn't have a bright pink anyway, does she? It's more like a mauve pink, or like a really worn down pink. Yeah, I like this better. Okay. That other one was too dark. Yeah, okay, yeah, I do like this color a lot better. It's more mangle. It's giving mangle. Yeah, okay. The other one was a little bit too bright. I like that one. What do you guys think? Spring mangle. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna put them over there. I'm gonna set her aside. Here we go again. Put all that paint aside. I don't think I'll need any more of that paint. I should put something over her so I don't get stuff all over her. Whatever. I'll put her like way off to the side. Hopefully nothing will get her to get to her. Now we're gonna start sanding on Tangle. Tangle. Tangle, you shall not be over here anymore because I might drop you in paint. We don't want that. So move over the body parts. Here you go. Stay over there where nothing can get paint on you. Now I moved her all the way over there. I'm going to keep this right here and this, because I will need both of those later. Okay. But for now, I need that. You guys are going to have to listen to my handy dandy sander again. This stream is 2 minutes and 30 minutes long. 2 hours and 30 minutes long. Okay. Let's start the surgery. I'll have to add clay around this ear too, so we're gonna see how that goes. Does Tangle have hair? Chat, does Tangle have hair? Does Tangle have like little hairs on her head? His head, whatever. Chat, answer me. Chat, does Tangle have hairs on her head? Does Tangle have hair? Whatever, we'll figure it out later. Here we go again. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Yes. Okay. Right, I am back. I had to go get some bread. No. Stop that. Alright, let's take a break for a second. That is getting mind numbing and my back hurts. Ugh. That was awful. Ugh. I should have got a water. I'm thirsty. But let's see. Let's see what we can do about these joints. Now this is Foxy's joint, and his are messed up. Like, I can't use it at all. I don't know what happened to the other one, I do know the other one was actually like a working joint and you could use it, but I don't know what happened to it. It got yeeted up into the abyss, I guess. But I do have another foot I can use. Let's see. I can use this one. This is also one of my original Foxy's joints. And I can cut it up and make it fit. So these two need to be fixed. I guess, let's see. Let me see. Springy. Now I could just give him his feet back, but Springy also has something wrong with his foot. So I've been having to use this one. So I might just have him, I just might repaint this foot. So I might have to just repaint Springy's foot and use these two for him. I don't know. Or I can just entirely replace these ones' joints. Because they both need new joints now. But I need to add clay over these anyway, so we'll give it some time in this one. But for now, I'm going to work on these. Because now she has working hands. She has these two. This one's really wobbly for some reason. I don't know. It's like really like extremely... Wait, is this Foxy's other arm? This might be. Hold on. Yeah, this is Foxy's other arm. This is where his arm disappeared to. This isn't the original, this isn't Lofty's original arm. This is Foxy's. This is Foxy's. The hand too, I think. Now this one was Lofty's, so this must be, yeah, Foxy's. This is where Foxy's other arm went. Okay. I lose body parts, and then I can't remember where I put them. Okay. Now that I have sanded on Tangle, all the body parts out of the way, we're going to continue painting on Mangle. Oh, and that color turned out beautiful. Where did my... Bruh. Why didn't you guys tell me it fell? So now we're going to paint on this one. Back to painting. I might stream tomorrow finishing Tangle. I don't know. I might have to work on Tangle on my own time and not on stream. But I'm working on Tangle and Mangle back and forth. So Mangle is the main character here. We're trying to get Mangle finished. Okay. Dang it! Where'd my white paint go? I'll have to stream whenever I go paint shopping next time. But I'm getting pretty low. I need this one. Tiny detail one. There. Beautiful little mango. Oh, my back hurts. Take a look at these. But where did that come from? But let's see. Okay. I'm gonna put these upside down. Alright, back to sanding, I guess. What's that doing over here? second. Okay. Wait, that's the wrong brush. There it is. Ugh, am I tired of this? I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Honestly, I might just end up doing Tangle for another stream. I've already done this a few times. I've already sanded down a figure once today. So I'm just gonna work on Mangle for the rest of the stream. When you say that we're nothing but you know the truth, I guess I'm the fool. With her arms out like an angel through a concert. Okay, I have an idea. I'll wait for that to dry though, but I have an idea for the eyelashes. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So I will continue working on this off camera, but I'm gonna end the stream here. It's just been 3 hours and no progress whatsoever. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, and bye.